I'm angry. I'm not angry, I'm
It's the
just
fucking-
enjoying my time harassing people. By harassing, I mean just leaving marks on them. Because they're secretly terrible people. They'll never ever tell anyone. They'll never admit it. So I'll just torture them from the inside out. If I do get banned for a week, for mass work break, it's because of the person with denial issues. I absolutely fucking hate people who deny things. It's just they don't cope with things, yet they have this superior feeling about themselves. It's like they think they're better than people, but they never say it out loud. They're like, oh no, I love everyone. And they do things that they hate when others do it to them. And they'll just deny that they do it.
What made you stop being a staff?
It's mostly the thing that I felt compelled to remain on duty whenever the server is active. That is pretty much always. I decided to just take my leave. Also, I didn't like the higher ups. The higher up staff members, they're very much in denial. It's just a bunch of people who, how would you say it? Like it's a circle jerk. They jerk each other off. It's like the ATS high ranks. You know what I mean? They compliment each other, and they dislike people who are not interested in anything they do. It's like the ONJB King clan. It's just a bunch of people jerking each other off, and if you make a suggestion, if they dislike you, they'll go through the formal means to deny it, just because they dislike you. And if you do the math, you can tell it's because of that, not because of your suggestions. What's your point in telling me that, Bob?
That you should stop breaking rules.
Nah. That's not why you're telling me this. Tell me exactly what motivated you to tell me that.
What? That you'll get banned.
So I know that if he does get me banned, that he'll give a fuck.
So?
That's the point. You don't get it?
What? No, I don't really.
Oh well, he's just the kind of person to deny that he gives a fuck and then prove that he does give a fuck. And I just fucking love influencing people like that. Just for the rest of their life, they remember that they said, oh no, I don't give a fuck, I'm the kind of person not to give a fuck. And it's their whole personality. Just like bubbly, and they pretend not to care. Did you just interrupt me? Was the thing you said more interesting than what I have to say? Who do you think you are? Are you your father? Where did you get that quote from? Some other guy?
You just said, did you interrupt me when I spoke at the same time as you?
Do interrupt me. It's obvious, don't you? You didn't interrupt me?
Okay, I'm gonna go. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Let's see. Who else can I harass?
I quite like my mum. My mum's pretty sound.
There is also a verb used to snuff things out or to deny things, to cover them up and pretend they don't exist. So there's a lot of people who like to smother things because it makes them more comfortable. It gives them a feeling of superiority, like that they're better than the people they judge. Stuff like that.
Is that what you have?
It's kind of predictable that you would say that. Would you say you feel spiteful for the things I did?
Yeah, I'm very spiteful for your idea.
You and Psycho like each other because you pretend you don't care. That's a form of smothering. Ah, the anxiety laughter.
Yo,
Anxiety,
Joker.
that's just my normal
I
laugh,
remember.
bud.
Is that your normal laugh? Ah, it's
This is
normal,
society.
yes.
Oh,
That's makes me
I can
Nothing
move
means
as much as I
anything, says
want.
Lon.
Me moving doesn't mean anything. I don't know
Mommy,
what you're going
Daddy,
on about.
let me do my thing. Don't make me do anything. I'm
Yeah,
not a
you can
fanboy
answer
for a
You
the
reason.
sound like that
It's just
shitty
because I don't care.
Lionsgate fucking Pinocchio now.
I still want to know what you consider as caring. Because only then can I answer your question properly. Because otherwise we're
You're
talking
just
about
question
different
dodging.
things. What do you mean by caring? What does the word caring mean to you?
You care enough to comment on it.
What do you mean relevant to me?
Is his voice got any relevancy?
Oh, because it's remotely annoying. And I explained earlier, like if I see
Be
a
annoying,
weakness
then
in
how come you
someone.
just don't mute me?
Ah, you interrupt me. Yes. Ah, you don't
Yeah,
want
I'm
to
gonna
hear and you don't
interrupt
want
you.
to understand. You care so much that you like to interrupt me.
Okay, can you answer
Ooh,
No, I
my
just
normally
find it
you're
funny to
such a
interrupt people.
polite person, and you know so much about
I never said I was
morality.
polite.
Feel the blood pumping in
There's
your
nothing that
veins.
makes me more pleasurable when hopping on Gary's mod, getting angry at people for how they
Ah,
speak.
now it's just Gary's mod. It's not the real person behind the screen. Makes it so much more comfortable for you, doesn't it?
I
way you
never
talk.
claimed to be smart.
Ah, repeat yourself 10 times, like the way you talk
I
to
mean,
your
I can
parents.
I can repeat myself more. I don't talk to my parents, but
Oh
okay.
yeah, prove it. Repeat yourself some more.
I can repeat
Show
myself
me
all
the
I want. So yeah,
pointlessness
just
of your
repeating myself. I'm
existence.
repeating myself. I'm repeating myself. I'm
Please,
repeating myself.
for
I'm
the
repeating
love of
myself. I'm
God.
repeating myself.
He's disconnected. You literally killed him.
He probably crashed. He was like looking in the air and didn't stop moving. That would be interesting.
That'd be funny. Oh, there he is. He's
Oh
back.
god.
Do you guys cook?
What?
Do you guys cook?
Food?
Yes.
Yeah, surprisingly, I'd cook.
Have you ever cooked rice?
Yep.
Just plain old rice, white rice. What do you do when it sticks to the pan?
If it sticks to the
I dunno, I
pan, then
haven't
you've
done it
done
in a
something
while.
wrong. Rice should not stick to the pan.
Feel the regret. It's nice. I can hear it
Why'd
in
you
the
ask?
tone of your
Why'd you
voice.
ask about scraping the rice off the bowl?
Oh, it's a riddle. It's a riddle.
It's a riddle, but Riddler's... Yes, a Riddler! He's
The
back.
Riddler's back, boys.
The
You were
Riddler's back.
completely.
It's symbolic. Stupid relevant. Stupid
Complete
relative
waffle.
to what? To a smart person. There we go. Another implication that you think you're smart.
He got you with that one. Flipped you out.
The 2-second silence.
Say back to that.
You just continue. You say hypocrite stuff all the time, and I fucking hate you. It's so delightful to see you in this way. Just to confront you with what I've been letting boil in the pot for so long.
You're right.
It's just so nice. You can't hold yourself like that. It's a riddle, isn't it?
You ask the next
It's a
riddle.
riddle. It's a riddle. The sound you just made is a riddle. Let's see, I could
Like more
interpret
riddles.
that in 3 ways.
want
Like
some more
Mother
interesting
Teresa,
riddles.
like I think I'm saving people by being mean to them. Alright, who's the person that hurts first? In any situation, who is the person that hurts first?
Okay, riddle me this. Who,
Yeah, he's
who's
pretending not to
lonely
care.
and very annoying and comes on Gmods, harasses people.
The guy who sounds like a chav. Do I harass you?
As
Do
well,
you
mate.
feel harassed? Do you feel like I'm doing this out of some pain? So you have answered the question,
I think you're just a bit nuts.
which is that hurt people hurt people. You deserve it. Did you deserve being hurt? All you can really do is laugh it off and pretend you don't care. Oh yeah, of course I remember those times. It's always like, oh, I don't care.
But I don't really care about some random lonely Dutch man on telling us riddles.
Ah, okay, so anybody who speaks to you has to be worth something to you.
No? When did I say that?
That's what you just implied, because you don't care about strangers, so they must
No, I
mean
do care about
something to you
strangers.
first.
Not some random man on Gmod who's trying to tell me riddles.
Ah, so I'm not a stranger, and
No.
I'm just a stranger who's telling you
I've known
stuff
you for
on
like
Gmod.
I've known you for like a
And
solid few
riddles.
weeks now.
Ah, sure. So I'm no longer a random guy. I'm someone
Nah,
you've
nah.
known for 2
You're
weeks.
the annoying
You
you're the
keep
annoying guy
contradicting
that
yourself, man.
waffles in chat.
You look like a fucking joke to me, and I'm not even laughing. It's because you're a disappointment.
Wait, so if you're the Riddler, can I be the Joker then?
All you do is deflect, laugh it off, pretend you don't care,
Okay.
deny it.
What?
It's a
What should
disappointment to
what
me,
should my response be if I wasn't
which is
deflecting?
why I
That's
do
a really
nothing but
interesting riddle. Please
provoke
tell me
you
more
until
interesting
something
riddle.
interesting comes out.
Alright, cheers,
You're a
man.
disappointment to me, but you're like a stone. I can still squeeze you and hope something else
I'm a
comes out.
disappointment to the Gmod man. No. God forbid. Yeah, I know. He
Oh, so
literally
you do
he
care.
was doing this earlier. I spoke over him at one point. He was like, "How dare you interrupt me?"
Did you just interrupt me?
Like, shut up.
Ah, I must have a god complex to talk like I'm your dad.
Yes.
That if you do the same thing to me, that it means you have a god complex as well.
Okay, just go for it then. Sure.
Go for what?
Yeah, I have
It's
a god
already
complex
over.
as well then. So you admit you have one then?
So if you laugh at me for having a god complex, does it mean you laugh at yourself?
Yeah, it does. You got it.
So you laugh at yourself while you say that you don't care because of give or take
Yep,
conditions,
no.
and you don't see what's wrong with that.
I'm not even. I stopped listening out 3 minutes ago. I'm on the forums right now.
Sure,
He's
sure.
actually become a Riddler by playing Gmod.
Oh yeah. I got this from Gmod, nothing else, and I went to bed at 9 p.m.
Just listening.
I think he's just listening.
It fits the hat nicely. Also, the gay partner psycho. I don't need to care to do this, but you know the thing is, if you have daddy issues, you project that people must care in order to do something to you. That's what. That's how you believe your dad cares. Ah, you do take things from me. Yes, you do take things from me. You turn tables and you use the same words that I do after you get hurt and you lose. It's how your dad has raised you. Yeah, to be honest, yeah, I'm kind of bonkers.
I don't know what he's. You talking about my dad raising me? What a load of rubbish. You get to listen to the Riddler
yes.
have his like mental
Get
breakdown
public
on
about
Gmod
it.
now.
Oh, you ask me why I care, but it's not that I care, it's that I find it interesting and it's so fun to see, it's so fun to play with. It's so much more fun than Gmod because the real person, yeah. That's just the
You
fun
are
part.
you are nuts. You are.
Yeah, I'm just nuts
What do
because
you
I
what
like
do you do
playing
in the
with
daytime
people.
when you're not?
Playing darts, doing therapy sessions with people.
You're
for
people's
autistic
therapist?
people. Yes.
Bloody hell! People pay for you to speak to them.
Yes, I'm sure that if you've met me
I don't believe
and
that for
spoken
a
to me
second.
for 2 weeks straight, you know, if you have object impermanence, like if you don't know what that means, but you know, if I put my hand behind my back, you think it's not there. That's because you're autistic.
What?
Object impermanence. Who stops something exists after he closes his eyes.
Is this another riddle,
think
or are you
about
just
it.
like saying words in a random?
Do investigate it.
Yeah, if I pop over to the Netherlands, I'll hit you up.
Yes, it's the thing. If you have 8 exes, what do you do? Like just honest. I need some honest advice. What do you do when you have 8 ex-girlfriends? Where do you go from that?
You become gay.
Like after you've become gay, what do you do?
You start dating men. So what do you want? What do you mean? What did you actually become gay? You're just gay. What do you mean?
I'm saying like, if you have been with 8 different girls, each one where you had a relationship for months. After that, you know kind of what it's about, like where it's going, what kind of things going.
Okay.
What's your point? Are you stating facts or what?
I think you just take words.
He crashed
Oh.
again. He crashed again, but
Does he really keep crashing or is he leaving on purpose?
no, he's crashing.
Fuck are you giving me 69? 69.
I don't know.
Hello, welcome back. Can you finish your story about like 8 exes and gay people?
Sure. So let me start off by saying that if you don't understand what it means, it doesn't mean it means nothing. Just like how if you enter a relationship with someone and it's not working out, just giving up on it, pretending it doesn't mean anything, doesn't solve things. But you wouldn't know that if you were gay, Bob.
What?
Being gay is deficient. You'll find out why sooner or later.
What does that even mean?
So the thing about the 8 exes is if you have had 8 exes, that means you have a pretty good idea of what a relationship is about. You know what it's like. If you have 1 ex, it's different from having 8 exes. It makes sense, does it not? If it doesn't, that's on you. That's not my fucking
Yeah, that
problem.
makes sense. I don't get the gay thing. But
Oh, if I would say that in public and you record it, probably getting banned for Mass 1.1.
what was the gay thing? I don't get what you said.
You sound smug. It sounds like everything you say sounds like this. You're expecting something funny to happen. It's like, oh yeah, give it to me. Give it to me. I want to
I'm
see you. I
smiling
want to
right
see
now.
you do something despicable. I want to record it. Oh, I want to send it to people. I want to fucking feel superior. Something like that, right?
I wasn't really listening. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I heard something about gays.
Yeah, you
That's
said you
it.
can't say it because you'd get banned from Mass 1.1.
No. I first want to hear what Bleebob thinks I said in chat. No. I want to hear what you think is rubbish. Something like you know a person for 2 weeks and you think something's rubbish. You don't have the courage to say it. You just smile to their face. Yeah, but why would you only do what other people want of you unless you have some kind of parental issue? You don't realize it. That's
Right.
why you
Yeah,
laugh
you
it
got
off.
me pinned
When
down
you
to
don't
the seat. You sound
understand
like a
something,
really
you
good
ridicule it. You ridicule it. You don't learn about
Yeah,
it. You
I've
ridicule
got
it.
extreme
And you
daddy
think you're
issues.
smart because of it. You look like a fucking... Oh, you're so ungrateful for life. You're just crash in a ditch or something, and then
Finish
they
your conversation
fucking
about
burn
hair,
to death.
please. I want to hear.
So what's the thing about racism that I said in chat, which is rubbish?
Yeah, I want to hear it now, Bleep Blob. Go ahead.
Oh god. All right. Said something like, say something about black people that isn't racist.
Oh yeah.
How's
And
that racist?
People said I like their culture. They have interesting history.
Whatever
and
comment
culture.
you make
and
on
he
a
said,
race,
he
is
said that
racist.
is racist. Is what.
thing
That's
is,
just
the
funny.
comment
How's
is-
that? How's that
Yeah,
racist?
people were like they have
Alright,
interesting
let's
culture and
ridicule
history,
it
and
and
he was
don't
like,
hear it out.
that is
Alright,
racist.
you know
Everyone was just
better
like,
about
okay, 'cause
Wait a
no
minute.
one could
Wait,
be
wait, wait,
bothered.
wait. What did I just hear? Wait, did I just hear you say that he said that if you comment anything about a different race, it's
Yeah,
racist? So
apparently
me
it's racist.
cooking Asian food because I think it tastes good is racist?
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
Nah,
If you're
that's
saying
not the
Asian
same
food,
thing.
then that's racist.
But
No,
if you
no,
say
no,
you
no, no,
like
You're taking him
Asians,
out of
I'm doing things
context
that
now. Let him
Asian
finish.
people
No.
do.
Shut up. Let him finish. Let him say what he has to say.
Here's the thing, if you say you like Asians, the comment is based on race. If Asians are a race, and you say you like Asians,
make it
then the
discriminatory,
comment
though, does
is racist. Racist isn't either negative or positive. It can be either way. It's just race.
Okay, that makes some sense.
Look at the
Seiko's been
etymology of
recording
the word.
everything.
Just do it. Same for sexist. If a comment is sexist, then the comment is about
Definitely.
anything relating to the sexist.
He's Jesus too. Oh, mate.
I'm sorry, but what did you say racist means?
Are you really sorry though?
Yeah. Are you really sorry?
Am I really
Earlier
sorry?
you said you don't care. I called you a hypocrite, and then you said you didn't care and that it's not true. Then you said you don't think
I
you're
didn't hear
smart.
you call me a hypocrite at all, but okay.
The interruption. There it goes. Just the interjection. Screw you, my psycho. Go fuck yourself.
Am I making you mad?
You should, under consideration. You should have heard him earlier. He was
Do you
saying
like
that
affecting
Psycho
people just the
speaks
same way I do?
incorrectly, and he was coaching Psycho how to speak prop diaphragm.
Yeah, he's like,
Who is Psycho?
you need to speak doing your
That
diaphragm.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
talk like the
Yeah,
way
he's
you
like,
talk, 'cause it makes you sound
you
annoying.
think you're
Speak
smart.
with your diaphragm. more.
Fucking
Shut up.
funny.
You need to
Fucking
appeal to
funny
other
shit.
people, guys.
My
Don't try
face
to
when
talk
people
to me
are speaking.
directly. Yes, entertain them. You know my reputation doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter how people
Okay.
see me. Is that
Why
a
did you think my
question?
hair
Is
would
that
be
a
brown and
statement?
long? What about my voice? I don't get that one.
Because most people who tend to have this kind of voice, just it's like you're
Isn't he?
slouching in your chair. Is that right? Pretty sure, because it sounds like sometimes when you speak, your voice is sort of constricted.
Yeah,
He's
maybe
got everyone
sometimes, I
pinned down
guess.
to a T, isn't he?
No, maybe mildly congested. It's
Jesus.
not. It's not.
Do you have like a word
You know
document?
the
with
thing
facts about
with a
every player on the
congested
server?
voice.
Blows
Having a
him out.
congested voice could be anything, but if you talk like this, it's certainly a sign of something mental going on or emotional.
Are you
know what I
still
mean?
fucking going on about
Yeah.
To you,
And he's been given his
Appeal to
riddles.
other
He's like
people.
a Riddler.
under consideration.
Yeah, Bleep Bob gave him the name of the
Yeah.
Riddler.
Yeah.
Do you like seeing how these people
And
are
Jesus
all
too.
focused on me right now?
So you're saying,
I
let's say
had
someone
three
becomes, let's say
purposes
someone
when
comes out
joining
as
this
gay, and
server.
they,
One of them
you're saying that they've
was
got
to
issues
become
mentally.
a very likable person. So I did that for a while, and then my other goal was to become staff, which I did. And the third one was to become very likable and then very hated for the wrong reason.
Who
And that's
does
going
that?
to be
Like,
my
who
next.
cares?
Who
It's a
cares
nutter.
about
Who
what
does
you
that
say,
stuff?
Bleebob? All you can say is something stereotypical and surfer.
Oh yes,
like you're
today I'm
fucking
going
hating
to
on.
see if I can get hated on a server. Like nuts, isn't it?
Oh yeah, yes. Today I'm gonna see if I can beat some random guy on Gmod in an
You
argument.
like ticking off
You're a fucking
achievements.
hypocrite.
Like,
You're a
ticking off
hypocrite.
achievements like, step one, I've got to become staff member. Then I've got to become hated. Then I've got to become super admin.
Remember how you mock things that you don't try to understand, and then you think like you look smart about it?
Yeah, to be honest, I think most people just join the server and speak to people and try to learn
Yeah,
rather
See,
than-
nice comeback,
hold on,
nice
but I
just
think
smothering it. Could you repeat that?
Yeah,
Your
idea. Most
microphone is
people
lagging.
just make some
Did
political
any of
claims.
Remember
hear
how you just keep smothering what I
said
say,
because
and
my fucking
it's like you win an argument all on your own. It's like playing
Tranquilo,
chess with
fucking
someone
stop.
who doesn't care about what you.
Hold on, let me.
You can add
Yep,
it onto my portfolio.
smothering.
I feel
or
like
Word
I
document.
feel like you would that.
You feel like a lot.
Yeah, I know.
Is that why you don't care, just so you could
I
cope
feel
with
like your
talking about
entire
is
shtick
that-
is trying to
Wait,
be
wait,
like real
can-
meta-log.
Yeah, he just
Cool.
does nothing mean anything. I
Hey, Andrew,
I
talk
ask
real quick.
myself, does nothing mean anything every day?
It's not connected to
Hello.
reality for you, is it? You don't try to
What?
understand why I say
Look at
things.
my
You're
name.
above
You just want to
consideration.
mock it.
Your consideration and you're
What do you mean?
under
He's just
Just
consideration.
ignore it.
Consider.
Yes, I'm just a very hateable person.
No, not
Mm.
I
really.
knew he was
Staff
going to change his name to
continues.
that.
Idea. I've got a question.
I don't think I can sustain my attention on you any longer. You're boring.
Okay, well, you can at least try anyway. So, let's say someone comes out as gay,
I
and they
could,
change their
but
voice. Someone comes out as gay.
I
and
already
they
know
speak-
what you're gonna do. You sound like a Pokemon. to
Do
me.
you think they've got mental issues based on what you said like earlier?
You just take one side, you mock it, and then you
We've
pick
clearly
the
got
other.
daddy issues, but
But the thing is, if you speak like this and your normal voice isn't like that, then there's something going on.
can you stop dodging the question? And you know what I mean by camp.
Ah, you accuse me of dodging questions, but you've done nothing but dodge questions.
You what? I've asked you about 5 questions today, and
Talk to the other people instead of me.
okay, can you answer the question
You
now
seem
about
to
the
be
well-
voice
making
thing,
an
please?
emphasis on him having it.
Yeah,
him.
that's because I'm talking to him straight in the context
Okay,
of him trying to address
wait,
other
answer the
people
question then.
through me. And you have all that you need to make me out for a hypocrite. Go ahead. Convince them. Come on, do it. You know
Awkward
it.
silence.
You know it.
Hey.
Do you need a distraction or a diversion? Is that what Gary's mod is?
I just played
Like a
Gary.
sight in a mirror. As I said, I have the Joker laugh, but my voice goes higher at that point. Is that because I'm gay? Or is it because I have mental issues? Explain to me, Bleed
What?
Bob. Just remember how I turned the tables on you.
I mean, he kind of
Yeah,
does,
it's
to be
probably more
honest.
fun than this generic asshole. Yes, because remember the part about object permanence? You should really
No, I
Google
don't
it.
really, to be honest. I
It's
did not.
it's like you take things out of context and then pretend they're the whole thing. Also, you make accusations and then when it's questioned, you go like, no. Fucking degenerate, fucking Pokemon. Nobody would slap you with a
Yeah.
ball. Okay.
Yeah, he's
That's
calling his
fucking all you
Pokemons
are.
earlier.
You're a fucking stereotype. Someone could throw a ball at you and they would fucking throw you in a fight and you'd say the same fucking thing over again. You have the same moves, you'd say the same fucking thing. It's always the fucking same. You fucking NPC, go change something about your life. This is fun for me, by the way. It's why I do this. It's not because I care.
I'm now MP. I'm gonna go stand next to Gaza.
Oh, have you spoken to Gio about why Order 17 was destroyed? So it's Camille owns it, I think. There's a new gang, and I think it's the TBE or something. There was someone here just there he is. The Black Eagle. It's basically made of the old O17 members.
So how long do you reckon it is till you get like C-band or something?
Yeah, I got into an argument with Jamie, with Sprickles, with Panda. The thing is, I'm a lovable kind of hateable. That's good. Just like a parasite.
What did you argue about with Jamie and Sprickles? How they have daddy issues?
No, I was complaining about how staff is like tightly knit and how they don't take suggestions from anyone but their closest friends, and how it's like that. And I spoke to someone about it, so just a random person in game, and they said, yeah, it's like those pedophile rings in the UK. So I complained about it to Tanji. And what he did is he sent a screenshot to
Sometimes
Jamie. So I spoke to
dream
Jamie
about
about something else,
cheese.
and then he said, "So we're like circle jerking and like pedos, huh? So just because we have close friends, we're pedos." And yeah, just all that kind of stuff. And at the end of the conversation, he was glad to see me still being around.
God, you need to.
Like I
talk
said,
to me
I'm
about,
the lovable kind of hateable.
voices.
Here's the thing: Jamie never denied or agreed, which is kind of suspicious. My point wasn't to say that he's like a pedophile. It's just like those pedophile rings. It's like they defend each other and they're actually just doing it. It's like a union, but instead of being financial, it's social. Like oh, we're similar to each other, and that's why we defend each other because yeah, of course the mutual superiority complex.
You can
It's
do
always
it
that
just
way
right,
with,
it's
like,
not they
clicks.
to listen to.
Move out. Move out.
I can tell you're spiteful, but you don't think you're a hypocrite either. I know I'm spiteful. I'm spiteful. I'm sorry. Just repeat the last thing you said. Or did you already forget it? It's already is the past already smothered? Part of you is
Did I
hypocritical.
do that was hypocrite?
It's not a riddle. It's more of a problem and more of a you problem than something I like to care about for more than just the interest of squeezing it.
put a lot of words together.
Are you one of those people, let's say, who ask?
Never can tell.
Is it like you only speak when asked, and then you feel superior when someone states a random fact, or does something abnormal
sure.
because you can mock them by proxy? You should hang out with Dave. You'd like him. Take the bait. Take it. Yeah, except Dave doesn't have anything smart to say about things.
Oh, but
Take the bait.
you come out
Take
with
the
loads
bait.
of smart.
You're suck a fucking liar. You're suck a fucking liar. Suck. Suck. Oh, you're pouncing on my mistakes, and now you're fucking shooting me for pouncing on your mistakes. You're such a fucking hypocrite going for yourself.
I think doing that thing with mocking people for typos is kind of like the who asked thing.
Didn't
Yeah,
you use
that
the
is
context?
true. You literally just said
Or
about
did
like
you just
the who
take it out
asks
of
is
context?
superiority
Oh, another person pouncing. You didn't hear
Oh,
it. So delicious. Oh, you feel victorious. Shit on the chessboard already. Oh, I'm gonna go grab some coffee.
Is he finally gonna fucking shut up? Jesus.
He's gone.
He's been sitting
He's
there
the
for
definition
how
of
many?
somebody
That was
that
like
can
2
say
or
so
3
much
hours.
without saying anything.
Hey,
Why-
so the whole racist thing, like how he said that if you say something about another race, then it's racist. If you say like something nice about them, then it's racist. No, that's not how racist is being prejudiced
Yeah,
about somebody. Like, right.
Yeah. I was trying to
That's
bait
why.
him there for
I
a
mean,
while,
that's
but
why
I
I
don't think
had
it
to
worked.
say.
I mean,
had to
the
say
whole
because
time I've been here, I'm
like
just
the
trying to
whole
bait him into
cooking
saying
Asian
stuff,
food
which
shit.
is
Because
secret.
like task was to join the staff team and become liked.
Oh,
My
shucks here.
second task was
Oh,
to
Shook,
become
you
liked and
missed
be more
out.
liked.
Oh my god.
My-
I mean, Shook's already had to speak to the idea.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh
idea.
no, is it
Yeah, you
idea?
should.
The guy's a freak. I actually hate him so much.
I want
Yeah,
to
he's
just talk
been
about
so
whiskey.
close to a ban.
He was telling us how he has these tasks that he set himself. His first was to become staff, then it was to become liked, then his next task was to be hated. And then he started laughing like the Joker. And we were like, yeah. And he was like, do you make rice? And I was like, sometimes. And he was like, how do you scrape it off a pan? And apparently it had some philosophical.
Wasn't he was comparing Steph to like a pedophile ring?
Was he
The
saying they
staff
were all
members on the
circle
server are
jerking?
so
Yeah, he was
close-knit
saying they're
Yeah.
like a
that it was
pedo,
a
like
circle
a
jerk,
pedo
circle.
ring.
Oh, for
I-
fuck's
I-
sake.
Did you just interrupt me?